I come back.
Oh, I come back.
Welcome to my second video, and this is a hair tutorial and a story time. The story is about how I did my MATRIC three times. Don't mind the crazy hair. I'm trying to figure out what hairstyle I'm gonna do here, so don't mind that. So this is a story time and also a hair tutorial, but I promise you the hair is gonna be cute. We're gonna like this whole thing. I'm gonna come out looking cute. Just trust on that. Well, so let me just introduce the products that we're gonna be using. So this is what we're gonna be using. This is to lay my edges. Love it. We don't know why we use this. We truly don't know, but I feel like it gives an extra hole, so that's why I use it. It's the got to be glue spray, water. It's not braid spray, it's water, oil sheen, because this it dries up, like it dries your hair and your hair looks too dry. Don't like that look, it's not cute. This oil sheen and silicone. So how I did my MATRIC 3 times is that, honestly speaking, I was a lazy person. I nearly said bitch, but I was a very lazy person, so I never studied. If I had to cut the story short, is that I was lazy and I never liked studying. So every time I look down, it's because if I'm looking at the mirror and I'm doing my hair. So listen, another fact like about eye contact, eye contact matter. I got to look cute. I need to have a look after here. You get me? So yeah. So 2014 is when I matriculated the round one, basically. I call it round one. That's when I matriculated for the first time. So how I matriculated for the first time, basically, the year started good. I'm not gonna lie, because we have 4 terms, right? Term 1, I feel like everyone gets good marks. Is it me? Everyone gets good marks in term 1. So term 1 came, did good. I remember my maths was like, everything was good. I'm not gonna lie. Totally physics. And me and physics, we're not best friends. We're not best friends. So I'm using this. I'm using this, right, to like flatten my hair, right? So term 1 came, I did good. I remember I got like a 90% in life science, not in the report, the test that I wrote, the first test that I wrote. Don't get your hopes too high. I got a 90 for life science, my first test. Everyone, imagine guys, to show the fact that I wasn't that kid that got good, like high marks. People thought I was copying, and I didn't. To show the fact that I didn't even copy, and I really wanted those marks to be my marks. Me and my friends were in 2 separate classes, right? Sorry about that. Like, my lighting is like, okay, yeah, that's okay. Sorry. So second term was second term clubs. Guys, let's be honest. Second term clubs. Second term it's another ball game. Second term came, and I didn't do pretty well. I didn't do well, actually, Owen. Then after not doing well, then I think it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, to be honest. Then trials are worse than second term. But then when I started my trials, I got back with my ex, and I started focusing on unnecessary things. Owen, call the boys. So I started like focusing on my relationship. Why did I do that? We all don't know. But yeah, I got back together with my toxic ex. It's a story time. I need to tell the story because wow, I got back together with him, and everything just as I short left. Then I wrote my exams. I didn't even study for my exams. The reason why I'm using hair, I wanted to like, it works perfectly when your hair is kind of damp because I dried my hair. So that's why I'm using like the spray, the water. So I got back with my ex. After getting back with my ex, I focused on that. Then my finals came because I am that girl. I still didn't study. I did not study at all, wrote with just the bare knowledge that I had, and I I passed. I passed. I didn't go back. I didn't do my matrix 3 times because I didn't pass. I passed. I got a bachelor's degree. And yeah, I was like happy the fact that school was finished. I was really happy that school was finished. Um the results came out and people were happy that they got the extinction. I was like, nah, I'm chilled with my bachelor's degree and stuff like that. But now the problem came with I applied everywhere and I didn't get accepted. Guys, don't think the fact that a bachelor's degree is everything. It's not. It's a lie. It's a lie that people are telling you. It's a lie. You need more than just a bachelor's degree. You need more than just a you need more than just the minimum requirements in the prospectus to actually do the degree that you want. That's what I've learned throughout this trying 3 times thing. Sorry about the top. So yeah, I got my results. Then all my friends got accepted, all of them. Then when they got accepted, I was like not the only one. I think it was like 2 of us, me and my best friend. We both didn't get accepted. I don't know whether she got accepted. I don't want to lie. I'm talking for myself. I know I didn't get accepted in any varsity, guys. I mean, even the ones that had like the marks I had them on it. It's either my APS score was low, so I didn't get in. So I remember I came back. Then at home they said I must do nursing. So my sister, the second one, because I have like 4 sisters, the second one didn't want me to do nursing. Why we don't know, but it was a good thing the fact that she didn't want me to do nursing because I was not gonna cope. So she didn't want me to do nursing. I kind of assigned her to apply for me right before the closing date so that I can like go to school like the rest of all the children that were done with like matric. But then my sister decided to not apply and lie and be like, no, it was like too late, the closing date, blah 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 blah, and stuff like that. So that happened, and she took me aside and was like, I feel like you have potential, and I feel like you just doing a degree because of your mark says 1 2 3, it's not a good thing. I think maybe you should go and upgrade and like increase your marks so that you can do a degree that you want. So that's what happened. I couldn't go and do nursing because of she didn't apply, and I was gonna get in and actually do it. I'm not saying anything bad about nursing and stuff like that, don't get me wrong. But after her not applying for me and me not going to school that year, what happened is I had like 2 options. It's either I go to college or I go and fix my marks and undertake a degree. You get me? I'm not saying anything, and again, disclaimer, I'm not saying anything bad about colleges, to be honest, I'm not. But then it was like that. So what happened is, after everything, after my sister not applying and me, sorry for saying this again, because I just want to get my head in the story properly so I can align everything together. So make out. So my sister took me aside and told me, it's like, you have potential and I think that you should consider going and upgrading and fixing your marks so that you can do what you want. I listened to her because to be honest, I listen to her. Like when she tells me something, she's like my go-to person when I need advice and stuff like that. So that's what happened. I listened to her. Then I went to Star School. Hi, no, that's fine. I went to Star School. I'm doing this because of Vanna Star School, but it's okay. So I went to Star School and I upgraded. So the problem with Star School that I had personally, as I was saying, the problem with Star School is that like it didn't cater for someone that like had a lot of missing gaps and a person that didn't understand the foundation of the subjects. Like if you went to Star School, I feel like you needed to go there with, I don't know, like maybe you had a 17, you want to get an 80. Probably you had a 16, you wanted to get maybe a 70, like type of situation, but not a person that actually like probably did badly. Personally, that's my experience. Probably they've changed. It's been long since I've been there. So I don't know, probably they changed. So that was my problem with that. So I went to Star School. And another thing is, because I remember when I upgraded, the first time I upgraded, So which was 2015. The thing is, my friend was upgrading, we were upgrading the same time, and I feel like we put more or less the same energy, time. We put the same time, but then with her, she had a luxury of, she went to school like every day for like that subject. Like she attended every day. It was like she was like back in high school with that subject. But with Star School, like you attended once. Make sense na what how you want, guys, once in a week, or one. And in that way, you would, when you get to class, that would, like, guys, it was just a lot for me personally. I don't think that was like good for me, because of I needed to fix a lot of things, or one. So that wasn't good for me personally. So it was like a once every week. But then, don't get me wrong, I still increase my marks. I remember we had this physics teacher that like saying the fact that, yeah, he's gonna like teach the bare minimum, and when you pass, you need to be proud of the fact that you the one that got that mark. I didn't understand that. Like back then, I was like, yeah, vele, wabana, you need to be proud of yourself and be like, no, I gave myself this distinction, but it didn't make sense because I didn't understand half of the work. That's why I'm here. You get me? Let me stop ranting about Star School and all that. So Star School happened. I was dating my toxic ex, and every time when I would, after writing a paper, and I was like, oh my god, I was nervous and I couldn't like finish the paper. He was like, no, Vele, you stupid. So he didn't say necessarily you stupid, but he would be like, no, you don't understand. Like, you don't understand the work. Stop like acting like the paper was like hard, or stop making excuses that you didn't finish the paper. When I got like, maybe I expected to get a 17, I get a mere 50 or 60 on. So yeah, that would happen. So I was in a toxic relationship, plus I'm upgrading. It was just a lot. So the second time, after me doing my, after upgrading, when the year ended, my marks increased, because like I remember I got like a 50 something in maths, and I got like a 40, well, in physics. And I think English increased. I'm not good at English. I'll tell you how much I got. I think I got a 50 something and upgraded again. So when I was done at Star School, I got like a 60 in maths. I got like a 60 in maths. I got like a 50 in physics, and I got English. As I told you, I'm not good at it. Like, I'm not good with language. I got like a mere 59, 1%, guys, to get like a 60. That happened before I actually made my decision to go back to high school, like going back to uniform. I told my mom, I was like, I wanna repeat, and my mom was like, no, don't feel that way. You didn't fail. Don't act that way, and stuff like that. And I was like, no, I feel like my problem isn't the fact that I'm not gonna pass the subjects as much as I passed and I increased my levels. But my problem was, I was still not gonna get into varsity. I got into varsity, but the reason, wait, can I
4 moments later, 1 semester later, graduation day. 15 minutes later, several months later, thousands of tears later.
so where I was start school, right? So the year ended, and now I'm putting the silicone. And when the year ended, I was still not pleased with my marks. I wasn't pleased. I now I knew what I wanted to do, because like the whole year when I was doing like my thingy, when I was upgrading, I saw how my friends were like doing degrees that I like, or they're in varsity and stuff like that, and I was like, yo, now I want a piece of that life too. And I didn't want to just undertake any degree, because, guys, reality is, if you undertake any degree, not every degree has a job. And that's when I was like, I want like to be a doctor. I was like, I want to be a doctor and stuff like that. That's when I was like, okay, cool. Since I want to be a doctor, the reason why I'm not getting accepted is because of my APS score is low. Like, my APS score is low. And it isn't low because of wow. It wasn't low because of those few subjects. It was low because of a lot of subjects. Like, it's either my statement. I think I'll show you a picture of my statement. It was that my statement had like low, other marks were too low and I couldn't reach the minimum requirement. Like even if I met the minimum requirement on that subject, my APS score in general was low. You get me? Oban? So that was the problem. So I told my mom I want to go back, and my mom didn't agree. She didn't agree. I was like, I'm doing it for me. I went, I decided the fact that, okay, cool, if I'm gonna go back, I need to like take this thing differently now. We're taking it, we can't get small marks now, Pella. We have to be the dogs. I don't know how this is coming out, but yeah, we'll see, guys, the hairstyle when we're done. I So that's what happened, guys. Sorry about that. Guess I thought, Waban. So that was, I went back. I told my mom I want to go back. So now if I went back, I knew the fact that being at home was a huge problem to me. Me being at home was a problem because I couldn't focus because I love watching the TV, and I need to get out of such an environment so that I can start doing well. So I embarked in like going to a boarding school. Me and my sister started searching for boarding schools, and we found that boarding schools are hella expensive. Wow. And let me backtrack this part. My dad left us money, me and my sister, the one that I'm after. So after him leaving money, like I had like a certain amount of money that I think I had 100,000, and that was the money that needed to get me through varsity and stuff like that. And boarding school was 100,000. Like, so guys, but that's why we need to work hard for our kids. So I couldn't use up my entire money because of I didn't have any plan B, because of I wasn't guaranteed that I was gonna get a bursary or anything. So I didn't want to risk that. Then my sister went to go GP when she came back from Pretoria to Johannesburg. She enrolled go GP, and GP was pretty good. Then she said I must go and check out. Sorry, it's a fly. So she was like, go check out GP and stuff like that. I went and checked. Got there and I told them my situation, the fact that I wanted to redo my matric again. Then when I told them that I wanted to redo my matric again, they were like, no, I need to go and talk with the principal. I went there, and with my statement, I went and talked with the principal, right? So let me adjust the camera because of, yeah. So I went and talked with the principal. After talking with the principal told me the fact that, okay, my marks are not bad because, like, as I said, you'll see the statement. I had like 50s and 60s on vibe. Then after doing that, he told me the fact that, no, yeah, they can take me for what I want to do, which is it's me doing my matric all over again. So he agreed, and that's how it started basically. I started class. I remember before I started, I talked with my sister, the one that said that I can't do nursing. That one, and she told me the fact that if I'm gonna do this again, if I'm gonna take this again, I need to like not go there with the mindset of just getting a bare minimum. I need to like compete with the top students. Did I not take that into my head? I did that. I got there. Guys, what I did was completely wrong. Now I can see. But when I got there, then asked like who's the top student and stuff like that. There was like this other girl, Snee. I went to Snee. I was like, Wabana, you can take everything. You can take your geography and stuff like that. But Wabana, your maths, your life science, and was it maths, life science, and physics? Just bear in mind that nah, I'm the girl that's gonna take your position and stuff like that. Me and Snee didn't start on a good note. She didn't like me, and her friends didn't like me too, which is understandable because my girl was a bitch. So yeah, so guys, I feel like I'm gonna do my hair after. Let me just tell the story. So that's what happened. I started my matric the third time. This is the third time when I started. And when I started first term, I remember I did really well. I got like, I think it was an 89 or 90, guys. It was distinctions on flying. Then my marks were good. Then second term, I started like slowing down because like second term clubs, guys, I'm not gonna lie, second term clubs on trial came, and trial, it was really bad. Trial, I dropped and I started panicking because of, I just thought to myself the fact that you came here for a reason and now you're gonna finish the third time without achieving what you want. And I started panicking. But then I worked hard. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I worked hard. I studied. I think I didn't sleep, guys. I slept for 2 hours or 3 hours, especially in physics, because physics was in my 60s, and I told myself that I don't want 60s. I don't want 60s in my statement. I was like, no 60 is gonna be upon my statement. You get me? I was like, no 60 here, except for languages. I was like, no 60s here. So yeah, babes, that happened. Time went. I studied my ass off. Oh, guys, I've never studied that hard. I've studied it, but that time I didn't sleep. I even lost weight. I wish I could go back so I can lose weight. I wish I could have that energy so I can lose weight, because this weight thing is a problem. It's like stop a picture, can I? Yeah. So I studied, and guys, finally I was done with my matric. I finished writing all my tests. And I remember when I wrote my physics test, is that physics was like one of the subjects that, even if not even if, after the first, obviously term 1 is easy, but second term and third term, even after studying, I thought I wouldn't get a good marks. But and I got a 60. I was like, even if I get a 70 on the dot or one. Well, results came, and when my results came, we went to school, then we checked, then we went to the principal office, and the principal office gave you a statement. I remember I got there, and the principal started smiling at me. I was like, oh. And nowhere. Oh, that's up. I was like, why is he smiling? I probably didn't do that well. I was like, probably I got a distinctions in maths and life science, because that was a walkover. I knew that I was gonna get a distinction in those two. But he looked at me, he was like, what do you wanna do? And I was like, I wanna study maths, because I changed my degree. I changed my career path because I started falling in love with maths. Then he was like, what do you want to do? I was like, I know, I want to study maths and stuff like that. Blah, 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 blah. He was like, no, I should rethink. Nah, I'm not rethinking this. So yeah, I got my statement, and guys, was I not shocked? The owner of the statement, till today, you'll see it. I'll post a picture of my statement. It's not wow, but you have to understand, as you've seen my previous and my upgrading, and this one, as you've seen, looking at all of them, I was really proud. Wow, I was really proud of myself, because of I remember I did when we started the year, we had a mission and statement, and I wrote the fact that I wanted this certain amount of distinctions and stuff like that. I knew, I didn't know the fact that it's gonna be achievable, but I had a hope with the fact that I could get it. But when I finally got it, guys, was I not happy? Yo, guys, I was really happy. So that's it, guys. You'll see the statement. I was really proud of myself. Then I went to SMU. That's another story time. Let me tell you. I went there and I did my degree. I studied maths. I'll do a story time on my varsity experience, in terms of why I'm at UJ right now, studying what I'm studying. That will be another story time. Do you know what? I can do this tutorial and talking thing. So let me just do my hair.
Much later. The next day. Later. 20 minutes later.
Properly. So this is where my video ends. I really enjoyed recording this video, and I know that it's long, but I couldn't just leave you guys with my hair not fully done. Do you get me? Without showing all the steps, even if we struggled during the way. But yeah, I hope you like and subscribe, and we continue this journey together. And basically the story time was to motivate matrix, saying the fact that it's not the end of the world. I did it 3 times. So if you put your mind in it, and if you believe that, I feel like let me just put this, guys, it's all what I want to say right now without rambling, is that school it's all about you believing in yourself. If you believe the fact that you're gonna do well, trust me, you will. I know, like, you need to first believe in yourself before doing anything, before studying, before undertaking it again. You need to believe that, like, I am that bitch and I am smart. You need to believe that you're smart. If you don't believe that you're smart, then it's gonna be just a waste of time. So you need to believe in yourself first. Then trust me, no matter if it gets hard and stuff like that, let me spray this, you still see the fact that you'll do well, because when you believe that you are smart again. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, my long video, and see you next time, which is next week. I'm gonna upload another video. Bye.